Diana Themyscira isn't afraid to speak truth to power, or failing that, to just kick power's ass. Warner Media unveiled new footage for the upcoming Wonder Woman 1984 at their HBO Max presentation this week, and it features Gal Gadot's Diana engaged in a brawl in an unlikely place, inside the White House. The promotion machine for the sequel to the 2017 smash hit Wonder Woman is finally starting to kick into gear. And while it doesn't look like the new footage is going to be released online, we have a detailed breakdown thanks to the folks at IGN. The footage heavily features Chris Pine's Steve Trevor, whom you may remember appeared to be quite dead at the conclusion of the first film. It's unclear how he'll return, especially considering the nearly 4-decade time jump between the two movies. Diana may be a virtually ageless quasi-goddess, but when it comes to Trevor, the filmmakers will have some pretty heavy narrative lifting to do in explaining his apparent resurrection and failure to age. Perhaps they'll steal a page from the classic 70s and 80s Wonder Woman television series, when it jumped time periods from the 40s to the 70s. The presence of Trevor, portrayed by the same actor, was hand-waved with the explanation that 70s Trevor was actually the original guy's son, who looked identical to his father right down to the haircut. Sure, why not? At any rate, the new footage opens with a shot of Trevor and Diana strolling along the Washington Monument, with Diana wearing the type of flowy, white dress that one might expect to see on Themyscira, but not necessarily in Washington, D.C. In voiceover, she says the line of dialogue, "I can almost see it like a beautiful dream," as she caresses Steve's face. In the next scene, Trevor and Diana are seen under attack from gun-wielding assailants in the halls of the White House, which doesn't sound like a beautiful dream at all. Like we said, we don't actually have access to this footage, but it may look a little something like the last time a superhero took on the White House in the second X-Men movie. It might also look a little bit like this. Just use your imagination. In the actual footage, Diana is wearing that crazy new armor that was teased in a promotional one-sheet back in June, and she has her hands full protecting Trevor from incoming gunfire while taking down baddies. The clip briefly moves to slow motion as Diana snatches away an attacker's gun and deftly unloads it. Then she brings her lasso into play, roping guys in and pulling them towards her so she can deliver finishing blows in a maneuver that would make Mortal Kombat's Scorpion proud.
Get over here!
The clip ends as Diana uses her lasso to deflect a bolt of energy from an unseen opponent. The footage reveals that Diana will be facing down some powerful enemies, both in terms of political power and, well, freaky energy bolts. Unfortunately, it doesn't clue us in as to the deal with Trevor, so we'll just go ahead and guess that he somehow survived his plane blowing up at a high altitude and went on to invent the most amazing anti-wrinkle cream the world has ever seen. So far, only a precious few people have gotten to actually see this footage from the movie, as no trailer for the sequel has yet been released. However, thanks to director Patty Jenkins spilling the beans, we now know when that will happen. On December 8th at the Comic-Con experience at Sao Paulo, Brazil. The Flicks panel will close out the event, which will be live-streamed via its official Twitter page. Although it hasn't been officially confirmed, it's assumed that the CCXP spot will drop online shortly thereafter. Fans have been waiting a long time, and principal photography on the film wrapped about a year ago, so we can probably expect a pretty beefy first trailer.
What are you?
You will soon find out.
Hopefully, a bit of the mystery surrounding the plot of Wonder Woman 1984 will be cleared up when the trailer drops next month. The first film's director, Patty Jenkins, also helmed this installment, working from a script she co-wrote with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings scribe Dave Callaham and comics writer Jeff Johns. In addition to Gal Gadot and Chris Pine, the cast includes Connie Nielsen and Robin Wright, reprising their roles as Hippolyta and Antiope, respectively. Joining Wonder Woman newcomers Pedro Pascal as Maxwell Lord and Kristen Wiig as Barbara Minerva, aka Cheetah, are Gabriella Wilde, Ravi Patel, and Natasha Rothwell. The movie hits the big screen on June 5th, 2020. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movies are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.